హలో.
సార్ నమస్తే.
నమస్తే
రమేశ్వర సార్.
నమస్తే
సార్ వస్తున్నారు.
Good evening, sir. Good evening. How are you?
గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్ ఫైన్
Very happy, sir.
వెంకట సుబ్బయ్య గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్.
గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్ సార్. రామేశ్వరరావు గారు, శివకిరణ్ గారు, ప్రొఫెసర్ రమణ నాయక్.
గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్ ఆల్.
Good evening, all.
గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్ సార్. మండవ రాజేశ్వరరావు గారు, సీతారాం బాబు గారు, రమేష్ గారు, నారాయణరావు గారు. గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్ ఆల్ ఆఫ్ యు.
ఓహో
ఉన్నారు సార్.
నారాయణరావు
డాక్టర్
సార్, బాగున్నారా?
నారాయణరావు గారు ఉన్నారు. నారాయణరావు గారు మీట్ లో ఉన్నారు.
నమస్కారం.
చాలా మంది డ్రైవ్
నారాయణరావు గారు ఇప్పుడు
చేస్తున్నారు.
కనపడుతున్నారు. అవును సార్. మీరు డ్రైవింగ్ లో ఉన్నారు. నారాయణరావు గారు సార్. రమణ నాయక్ గారు మీరు డ్రైవింగ్ లో ఉన్నారా?
కార్ కనిపిస్తుంది అద్దాల వెనకాల.
ఒక్కసారి కనిపించారు. ఒక్కసారి ఫ్లాష్ ఇచ్చిపోయారు అందుకు. మళ్ళీ
Second చేస్తున్నాం. 5 minutes ఉంటుంది సార్.
సార్.
7 minutes. Traffic is.
నిన్న కూడా రమేశ్వర గారు
ఫైన్ సార్.
రమేశ్వర
ఇంటికి వెళ్తున్నాం సార్. 5:30 అయిపోయింది కదా, బయలుదేరినాం. మా ఊరికి పోవాలి కదా, ఈ ఊరు నుంచి ఆ ఊరికి.
Rest లో east.
1.5 hours అవుతుంది సార్
అబ్బా.
ఇంటికి చేరుకోనికి.
ఒక డ్రోన్ కనుక్కోవాలి సార్. చైర్మన్ డైరెక్టర్ సార్ డ్రోన్ కనుక్కోవాలి. డ్రోన్
ఇంకా వస్తాయి ముందు. నెక్స్ట్ వచ్చే రోజులు అవే వస్తాయి.
2 కూడా వస్తాయి.
గ్యారెంటీ అవి కూడా వస్తాయి.
అదే సార్, మనం ఓయూ నుంచి తీసుకి
సార్ వెంకట సుబ్బయ్య గారు, మీరు ఏమైనా కోఆర్డినేట్ చేస్తున్నారా జారెడ్డి సార్ తోటి?
సార్ చేయలేదు సార్. నేను ఆయన
కన్వీనర్ గారు చెప్పిన. ఓకే సార్, చెప్పండి
సార్. సీతారాం బాబు గారు మాట్లాడారు.
నేను మాట్లాడాను సార్. 20 minutes బ్యాక్ మాట్లాడాను. 5 minutes ఇటు అటు 6 o'clock తర్వాత
ఓకే ఫైన్.
సార్ కన్వీనర్ సార్ ప్రొఫెసర్ గారు, ప్రొఫెసర్ రామాచారి గారికి సాయంకాలపు నమస్కారం
సార్. ప్రొఫెసర్ రామానుజాచార్యులు గారు
నమస్తే రామన్ సార్.
సార్ రామానుజాచార్యులు సార్ అన్మ్యూట్ కండి సార్. అందరూ విష్ చేస్తున్నారు మీకు.
సార్ విజయ్ గారు బిజీ. చైర్మన్ సార్ జస్ట్ ఓయూవిసి గారు.
సార్
I have been to ISCT myself and Dr. Narayan ISCT వెళ్తున్నాము. సార్ అడిగారు.
అవునా? ఓకే. థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్. గుర్తు చేశారు అయితే సార్.
అదే అడిగింది కాలేజ్.
ఓకే.
Half level. Definitely.
సో ఐఎస్ఎన్ రాజు గారు ఎక్కడున్నారు?
నమస్తే నమస్తే, ఇంటి దగ్గర ఉన్నాను.
ఎక్కడున్నారు రాజు గారు?
ఫ్రమ్ మై రెసిడెన్స్.
సార్ నమస్కారం సార్.
నమస్తే నమస్తే అండి, నమస్తే
సార్. గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్ సార్. మీ
CRP
పేరు
కనపడతారు.
కనపడలేదు సార్. ఓ, ఇప్పుడు జాయిన్ అయ్యారా? ఓకే
మంచి
ఓకే.
CRP కనపడతారు.
సార్ మార్నింగ్ కేవన్ వెంట్ సార్ ప్రకృతి గుడిలో ఉన్నారు ఐఎస్ఎన్ రాజు గారు. గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్ సార్.
గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్, గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్, గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్.
మీ వెనక సీనరీ బాగుంది సార్. వంశధార స్టేట్ ఫేజ్ 2
Yeah, I am seeing Mr. Rameshwara.
సార్ నమస్కారం
గుడ్
సార్.
ఈవినింగ్ సార్. డాక్టర్ రమణ నాయక్ సార్.
Good evening, good evening. Sir, namaste, sir. Namaste, namaste.
గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్ సార్. జనార్దన్ రెడ్డి సార్.
Yes, sir, good evening.
సార్ గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్
How are you, sir?
Yeah, fine, fine, fine.
నమస్కారం.
Namaskaram.
ట్రావెలింగ్ ప్రొఫెసర్ రమణ నాయక్ సార్.
Kannan joined.
ఎస్ సార్. గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్ కన్నన్ గారు. కన్నన్ సార్.
ఇంకా 2-3 నిమిషాలు
వెంకట సుబ్బయ్య సార్
సార్ సార్ రామేశ్వరరావు గారు చెప్పండి.
6 అయిపోయింది.
అయింది అదే సార్ ఇప్పుడే జాయిన్ అయ్యారు సార్.
అదే అదే
సార్
సార్
జనార్దన్ రెడ్డి సార్ స్టార్ట్ చేద్దామా సార్ ప్రోగ్రామ్
Yes.
లేక ఒక ఓకేనా? ఓకే సార్.
Yeah, no problem. I am okay, but we are waiting for some people. Then meanwhile, introduce once again. ఎవరెవరు ఉన్నారు తెలుస్తుంది. అప్పుడు ఎవరైనా జాయిన్ అవుతారు.
ఎస్ సార్ విల్ స్టార్ట్ సార్. సార్ సీతారాం బాబు గారు
Sir.
స్టార్ట్ చేయండి సార్.
Okay, sir. This is Dr. Sitaram Bhavandi. I am the Honorary Secretary of the Institute of Engineers, Telangana State Center.
Oh, nice meeting you, sir. Where is your daughter posted, sir, right now?
Assam andi. She is now in
Assam lone. Assam, what post?
Shivsagar district.
She is district commissioner, deputy commissioner?
Assistant commissioner.
Okay. Which
Shivsagar
batch is, she is from which batch?
24 batch.
Oh, that just she completed training?
Training ayindandi. Now she will be joining 28th or 29th.
Oh, okay.
Inka date raaledu. She is just waiting for the date.
Oh, okay. Right. So, very nice.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
So, for those of you who do not know, many of you may be knowing. So, her daughter is IAS officer posted in Assam. Very nice.
Shivsagar, sir.
Shivsagar district andi.
Yeah. Next. Who are all the participants once introduced?
Sir, I am Dr. I.S.N. Raju, sir.
Hey, Raju garu, namaskaram.
Namaste, sir. Namaste, sir.
Great.
Good evening, sir. Professor Raman Naik, sir.
Yes, sir. Ramanak, sir. Indu galad andu leda ni sandeh. Ramanak garu indu vedekina andandu.
So kind of you, sir. So kind of you, sir. Thank you, sir.
So, where from you get this much energy, Ramanak garu?
Sir, me blessing, sir.
Which tablets you use? Which
No,
injection?
sir. Only Banjara food, sir. Blended. That's why we have been to IICT, sir, with Dr. Narendra garu.
Okay, nice.
అక్కడ మొత్తం మిగిలి చెట్లకు వచ్చింది.
And happiness tablets ఉన్నాయండి. Happiness tablets ఉన్నాయండి.
డాక్టర్ నారాయణ గారు.
I'm like Narayan.
Yeah. Sir, next, sir.
సార్
Who else?
సీతారాం బాబు సార్ స్టార్ట్ సార్.
Introduce Guarantee.
Start it.
Okay, sir. Manaki anyway we are going to have 5 minutes, sir, because we have to go and offer the light the lamp and offer the flowers to the leader and an engineer Koka Krishna, sir.
Oh,
So
sure.
anyway, sir, it's nice that we are going to have the 35th endowment lecture of engineer Koka Krishna garu. The theme would be on the road safety, technology as attitude. So it's nice to have Janardhan Reddy garu, the IAS retired secretary and CEO of Survey Jana Foundation, Hyderabad. And thanks to G. Venkat Subbay garu and the convener A. Srinivasa Reddy garu. We're waiting for Srinivasa Reddy garu, sir. He is the principal of Mallareddy College.
He's coming 2 minutes ఆగుదాం సార్ సీతారామ గారు.
ఆగండి, పిలవండి, ఫోన్ చేసి.
మీన్వైల్ ఇంట్రొడ్యూస్ అయిపోయింది, ఇంట్రెస్ట్ చేసుకోండి. మనం
Sir, he is busy, sir. Srinivas Reddy is busy. He may or may not join. He asked me not to wait for him, sir. We will continue, sir.
Okay. Then, sir, I also acknowledge some of the founder, and also I should be very thankful to Shivkiran garu, Major Shivkiran garu. He's in fact working as if a very prominent figure of IE, sir. Of course, though he's the member of IE, but last 3 invited talks, speakers, I think he has arranged for the Institute of Engineers, sir. So very thankful and grateful to you, sir. We also would expect you to continue in future also, sir. And we have Dr. Rameshwar Rao garu, past chairman, Dr. Professor Ramana Naik garu, past chairman, and Rameshwar is also past council, only chairman of Dr. Narendra Rao garu, Mandwa Rajeshwar Rao garu, TV Ratnam garu, Professor Ramanjanel garu, Dr. Adnarayan garu, Saipati garu, Shankaraya Swami garu, Kannan garu, Venkatesh Goli garu, C. Srinivasa, and also ISN Raju garu, sir, past chairman and the present council member. I'm sorry that I've got his name in the last, sir. Please excuse me. And Karnakar Reddy garu and Balram are also part of it, sir. Just give us 5 minutes, sir. We'll go to the garland and light the lamp at Koka Krishna, sir.
Sure. Yeah. So Those who are, meanwhile, to fill the gap, those who are not in the institute but participating from somewhere can show their faces, introduce themselves, because once we will recollect who is who.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, sir.
Sir, I am Dr. Rameshwara, sir.
Yes, sir. జగన్ పెరిగింది.
సార్ మీరు డాక్టర్
జగన్
రవి గారు
రాముడికి
www.
జందే మహిళ అని రామేశ్వరరావు
Very new person, sir. Very new person.
వెరీ న్యూ పర్సన్.
ప్రోగ్రామ్ బాగా సార్ డాక్టర్ రవి
మరి
గారు
ఎవరు మాట్లాడతారు కాబట్టి సంథింగ్
సార్ మన
Sir,
ప్రోగ్రామ్
new
బాగా సార్
person, sir.
కంగ్రాచులేషన్స్ వి ఆర్ సో బికింగ్ సెవెరల్ మెంబర్ అవుతాం సార్ అంటే డైరెక్టర్ షాప్ జినాల్ సార్
ఎస్ సార్.
ప్రోగ్రామ్ వింటాను వెల్ సార్ రియల్లీ వి ఆర్ ప్రౌడ్ ఆఫ్ యూ చాలా బాగా సార్ వి విల్ పే సమ్ టైమ్ ఫర్ ద సెఫరాబాద్.
ఓకే సార్, రైట్. థ్యాంక్ యూ రామ్ నాయక్. నారాయణరావు గారు.
నమస్కారం. నమస్కారం. నమస్కారం.
తీసుకోండి సార్.
వినపడుతున్నారు, కనపడుతున్నారు ఇప్పుడు. ఓకే ఓకే. సో అదర్స్ సార్, అదర్స్ వర్ ఆన్లైన్.
ఎస్ సార్. రామానుజాచార్యులు సార్, ఆదినారాయణ రెడ్డి గారు, మండవ రాజేశ్వరరావు గారు, we can introduce sir. రమేష్ గారు, శంకరయ్య గారు, ప్రొఫెసర్ శంకరయ్య గారు, we can introduce yourself.
Okay, sir.
బలరాం గారు.
Good evening, sir. Everyone, sir. I am Shankaraya Swami, professor at TRR College of Technology. Since almost more than 10 years, I am the member of an Institute of Engineers and the guidance of many of our senior members. I am doing well, sir. So this is my brief introduction about.
Okay, thank you, sir. Sir, మండవ రాజేశ్వరరావు గారు.
Oh, hello. I'm Rajesh again. I'm Rajesh again.
Yes, sir. So good evening, Rajeshwara garu. Yeah.
ఆదినారాయణ రెడ్డి గారు. ఆదినారాయణ రెడ్డి. ఓకే సార్.
సరే పూలేద్దాం సార్.
ఆన్లైన్ లో పూలు వేసేయాలి
సార్.
చైర్మన్ గారు పూలు వేయండి ఆన్లైన్ లో.
No, I am giving my introduction at the last, sir. I am Venkata Subbaiah, Chairman IEA Telangana State Center, sir.
Namaskaram, sir. Hello. Namaste, sir. I am Karunakar Reddy, retired executive engineer, sir. Irrigation department. In 2018, I am institute membership, sir. Recently I got FIE membership. I rendered my service in irrigation department 29 years. As I executed Kuttang SLBC tunnel, part of the project. In my period, we have done 70% of work. We have executed Nakalgandi project there. After that, I joined as a FIE member here. Just I am rendering service in Institute of Engineers as a estate officer here. I am looking after repair of old hostel building here, sir. This is guest house. Sir. Okay, sir. I have done my PG from Osmania University, BTech from CBIT first batch, sir.
Okay, good, nice.
Oh, thank you, sir.
చైర్మన్ గారి తరఫున దండేసినాం సార్.
సార్.
చైర్మన్ గారి తరఫున దండేసినాం.
ఓ, థ్యాంక్ యూ. వచ్చేసారా మీరు ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్? ఓ, థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
Sir, we have just walked through the capabilities of bar landing and Nightingham plant at remembering Koka, sir. Now I would request chairman to preside over this event, sir, and as presiding.
Thank you, sir. Dr. K. Sitaram Babu garu. Respected Chief Guest and Keynote Speaker, Dr. B. Janardhan Reddy, IAS retired, Secretary and CEO, Sarve Jana Foundation, Hyderabad, chaired by Dr. Guruva Reddy. My colleagues, Dr. K. Sitaram Babu, FIE, Honorary Secretary, Dr. A. Srinivasan Reddy, FIE, Committee Member and Convener of today's event, Dr. ISN Raju, Council Member, IEI, Professor Dr. Ramna Nayak, past Chairman, Committee Member, Dr. G. Rameswarrao, past Chairman, IEA Telangana State Center, and present Director, ISK, Professor Ramanujacharyalu, Major Sivakiran, Professor P. Narayan Rao Garu, Rajeswar Rao Garu, Adi Narayan Reddy, Professor Shankaraya, Kannan Garu, Ramesh Garu, Venkatesh Goli, and all the other invitees. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening to all of you. Today I am very happy to be associated with this memorable event. I deem it a great privilege to extend a hearty welcome to all of you on behalf of the Institution of Engineers, Telangana State Center, to Engineer Koka Krishna Mohan Rao 35th Endowment Lecture on Road Safety, Technology versus Attitude. I wish to inform the elite audience about Engineer K. Krishna Mohan Rao, FYE. On the recommendations of a committee of hosts consisting of senior officers of Roads and Buildings Department, S12 AP, with Engineer V. Raghavan, FYE, former Engineer-in-Chief, R&B, as convener, Engineer Muhammad Karimullah Khan, FYE, former ENC, etc., of the S12 AP State Center of IEA, has resolved in the year 1991 to organize an endowment lecture in memory of late Koka Krishna Mohan Rao every year on his birthday, that is 23rd April. In pursuance of the resolution, the S12 AP State Center and present Telangana State Center has so far organized endowment lectures by persons of higher eminence. I take this opportunity to say a few words about veteran engineer Koka Krishna Mohan Rao Garu. Sri Koka Krishna Mohan Rao born on 23rd April in the year 1924. He had his school education in Noble School and intermediate in Loyola College. He obtained his degree from Hindi Engineering College, Madras. He joined District Board in 1944 as assistant engineer. He worked as deputy chief engineer for 4 years and promoted to the post of superintending engineer, headquarters circle R&B, and served for 5 years. He was elevated to the post of chief engineer, PWD, roads and buildings and administration in the year 1973 and retired in May 1979. Engineer Koka Krishna Mohan Rao breathed his last on 15th June 1990. Sri Koka Krishna Mohan Rao had combined in himself the rare qualities of high order of integrity and also strived hard to uphold the dignity of engineering profession. I am glad to inform that the Telangana State Center of Institution of Engineers India has been regularly organizing endowment lectures, and they are totaling to 21. On the birthdays in honor of eminent engineers like Engineer V. Subbarao, Engineer M. Tirupati, Professor K. Gopichand, Dr. J. Purushottam, Engineer G. Prabhakar, Engineer Koka Krishna Mohan Rao, Engineer S. Balakrishna Reddy, Engineer G. V. Subbarao, Engineer T. Hanumantarao, Engineer A. P. Ranganatha Swami, Dr. S. Raghavachari, Dr. Nalla Tatarao, Engineer Matur Gopal Rao, Engineer Gurram Koti Reddy, Engineer Atluri Venkateswar Rao, Engineer R.L. Raju, Dr. John A. Murray, Dr. N.V. R.L.N. Rao, Engineers L. Venkatakrishna Iyer, K.V. Srinivas Rao, and M.L. Swami, Dr. A. Ramakrishna, and Engineer I. Basavarazu endowment lectures. The endowment lectures are being delivered by people of high eminence with considerable professional experience to throw light on important emerging topics of today's relevance. Today, the Telangana State Center is arranging Engineer Koka Krishna Mohan Rao 35th endowment lecture on the topic Road Safety, Technology versus Attitude. On behalf of the Telangana State Center of IEI and on my own behalf, I once again extend a hearty welcome to the Chief Guest and Keynote Speaker, Dr. B. Janardhan Reddy, IAS retired Secretary and CEO, Sarvejana Foundation, Hyderabad, chaired by Dr. Guruva Reddy, and all of you to this important endowment lecture. Before I request Dr. B. Janardhan Reddy, IAS, request Dr. K. Sitaram to today's keynote speaker. Sir, thank you, one and all.
Thank you, Chairman, sir. Thank you, Chairman, sir, to give great opportunity to read my Guru.
Now I request Professor Ramana Nayak garu to introduce Dr. B. Janardhan Reddy garu.
Thank you, Chairman, sir. Once again, thanks. It's a great opportunity to read biodata of Dr. B. Janardhan Reddy garu, IAS retired as an illustrative administrative career of 3 decades. Besides the experience of holding a constitutional post of Chairman TSPSC, while imposing the innovations of and useful technological aids, and he principally relied on behavioral changes around the soft end as well as the citizens. He is a practical man and truly acclaimed as a development administrator. His profile unfolds the saga of a committed and disciplined rural boy, the son of an ex-serviceman and farmer, son of Sai, who reached the top enhance of the administrative setup despite all odds on a world patriotic competition. Education qualification. MESc extended education from AP Agriculture Universities, secured 3rd rank in APPSC exam and selected deputy collector in 1990, got into IAS in 1996 batch. Field of engagement. Sir was worked in Nalgonda, first sub-collector in Nalgonda, Nellore, Karimnagar, Krishna, Chittur, Guntur, and RDO as a private director, joint collector, etc. District administration work as a collector of Warangal and Anantapur districts and commissioner of GHMC, Metropolitan Commissioner HMDA, and managing director HMW SSB. State level position, commissioner and director, municipal administrator CDMA, principal secretary education, principal secretary agriculture. And Sir Bharata is having 4 pages. I have sharply cut it down. In March 2017, Dr. Reddy was one of the very few invited chosen by the offer of President of India to share his experience in the prestigious National Roundtable on Innovative of the Public Service Delivery. Provide immense accessible pooling of the making available huge chunk of 255 artists, acres of land from different government agencies, from state government, urban housing programs, and received the Prime Minister Excellence Award in 2018. Received Telangana Access Tax Award for the 2018 for a land pooling of 2 BHKs housing. Received award from the President of India for the best community mobilization and poverty reduction in urban areas. And got a cash award from the Election Commission of India for excellent election work. Networthy aspects of the public career. Worked as a director and strategic performance and information unit SPIU, supported by the Department of International Cooperation DFID. As a private director in the APUSP, the biggest ever foreign funded project, 747 crores in those days. MAUD, Department of Erstwhile Andhra Pradesh, focused on improving of the urban poor settlements. Pivotal of concentration on the function MFMA and decided entry in for the elementing of the poverty in municipal areas and esteemed the extent for the first managing director presenting over the 1 lakh SGHG self-reliant groups toward the mission of the element of the poverty in municipal areas. MEFMA is one of the most significant facilitators as well as the force multiple of the micro credit facility for women in the unorganized sector in the country. As a managing director, I have supervisor implementing of the World Bank funded project MDP, Municipal Development Project, between 2011 and 14. Commissioner and Director of Municipal Administration and MD Hyderabad Metro Water's most outstanding achievement is the timely completion of the project bringing the Godavari water to the Hyderabad November 15. By the Commissioner of GHMC successfully conducted 2016 ward elections and much focus on city sanitation secured and best rank in the Government of India city ranking under the Swachh Bharat mission. Profile of Sri BJR IAS sir is having 2 more pages and function as a Vice Chancellor in charge of 5 years in 3 universities at different periods of Satyavan University, Karimnagar, Kakti University, Warangal, and Horticulture University, Hyderabad, period of 2015 Vice Chancellor in 2021. And sir has worked as a JNTU also in charge Vice Chancellor, Principal Secretary, Principal Secretary Education, helped a lot of students and unemployed youth, particularly assistant professors. This is with this, I'm requesting Chairman Sir, thank you.
Thank you, Professor Ramana Nayak garu, for nice introduction of our keynote speaker, Dr. Reddy garu. So now I request Janardhan Reddy garu to deliver his lecture, sir.
Yes, so Swachha Namaskar and good evening to all of you for inviting me for this important endowment lecture today. Professor Raman Nayak Garu has taken a lot of pains and he did not leave any word. If this note was given to me, I would have edited and completed in 1 minute. But Professor Ramana Nayak wanted to read out entire thing since it would have been taken from, I think, website. So Venkat Subbaya Garu and all other distinguished guests, Dr. Ramesh Rao and all others. So this is very, very relevant. Number one, you see, the subject is engineering and also road safety on engineering and also attitude of the people. There are two, of course, all of you are engineers. Regarding engineering, I need not tell much, but Ministry of Road Transport and Highways, every year, they collect the data from all the states, from Transport Department or from Road Safety Authorities, and every state, as per the Supreme Court direction, as road safety authorities, every state has. And then they publish a book. So unfortunately, 2023 and 24 analysis has not been made yet by the Ministry of Road Transport and Highways. But the latest available report, analytical report, is available for 2022. As per the Ministry of Road Transport and Highways, there are four reasons why accidents do take place and then why fatalities on roads happen. Number one, engineering. And number two, enforcement. Number three, emergency trauma is number one. And in some states, engineering defects like potholes or dark what is the spots, many number of dark spots, etc., non-maintenance, etc. And in some states, because of the vehicle numbers are more, and then alcoholism is more. So reasons are myriad, but these are the four basic reasons. So in engineering, and in fact, our Honorable Minister for Transport, Mr. Nitin Gadkari, also admitted in number of meetings that there are a lot many dark spots. Certification has to be done, and that is a structural issue. And many of the national highways and state highways were not really straight. State highways were not straight, and they had a lot of meandering, because of the land acquisition problems, or they continued. The highways and the national highways continued on the old ways where it did not matter whether the roads were straight or they had curves, etc. Number one. And number two, maintenance of the most state roads and also the Jilla Parishad roads and interior roads and the city urban roads. Unlike our Government of India's National Highway, where there is good funding, whether it is maintained by the Government of India or either on our PPP, so they'll concentrate both on creation of the asset and also on maintenance of the asset. So similar thing cannot be said so regarding the state roads, Jilla Parishad roads, interior roads, and urban roads, etc. That is regarding the engineering issue. And enforcement is of course in the with the police and also with the transport department and traffic police and civil police, etc. And various districts, various states have various norms for enforcement. For example, if you don't wear a helmet and if you don't wear seat belt, for example, in our neighboring state for Andhra Pradesh, if you don't wear a helmet, they are charging 1,000 rupees, and in Telangana it is only 100 rupees. So, and for not wearing seat belt, there is no mechanism actually to capture, because these CC cameras, etc., they capture the two-wheel riders who are not wearing helmet. and then the challan is generated, and our Telangana is the first state to introduce paperless and challan system, where you need not wait, and then automatically the photograph is captured and number is captured and challan is generated, and then these penalties keep accumulating on the persons. That is number one regarding enforcement. Various governments in various states, sometimes they are very serious, sometimes not so serious. Sometimes they levy penalty, sometimes they don't. Sometimes delayed penalties. This inconsistent enforcement mechanism, there much needs to be improved. Then emergency trauma. This 108 was introduced way back. Later on, it was expanded to all areas, and later on, almost in 15, 16 states under various banner, if not 108, but under various names. This emergency trauma care system has improved both in private sector and government help. Still, the average time taken to reach the victim to the nearest trauma center is around 31 minutes for rural areas, and around 18 minutes in urban areas in Telangana. And the same thing cannot be said in Bihar, for example. Much more time is taken both in the rural and urban areas. So, Government of India, in fact, has introduced Good Samaritan Act into by amending 2019 Motor Vehicle Act. Samaritan, a good meaning passerby or a passenger or onlooker. If we notice any accident, rescue the life of people is if you control the bleeding, and if you can do some first aid, CPR, etc., and take to the nearest hospital as soon as possible, and without actually waiting for the ambulance or somebody else to come. So that is good Samaritan. Prior to 2019, after uh, struggle or awareness campaigns, and this Good Samaritan law was introduced in 2019, wherein if anybody brings the accident victim to the hospital in the fastest possible manner and saves the life, which in turn will be a mechanism, will be given 6 years back. Unfortunately, in the entire country, as per the information available online, it is only people who have received this 5,000 rupees incentive, and incentive was given to anybody. So the two questions, and whether people are not generous or they are not the nearest hospital, and uh, or whether the Good Samaritan law has been made, but it has all of them have to be on. In 2022. So, by and yes, for 10 to 5, roughly the exact number is around 45 lakh. 40 year, around 1.5 lakh people are getting equivalent to some 15 lakh killings. How many people were killed in Kalinga war? So it was estimated that a lakh of people were killed. So in recent years, in known history, nowhere 15 lakh people were killed in any war, and around 50 lakh people were injured in any war. So so many people are getting killed and so many people are getting injured. And if you recall, 2020 and 21, this Corona around 5 lakh people were killed in India. But for next 5 years or next 100 years, we'll discuss about this. But when 15 lakh people are getting killed and then 45 lakh people have been injured, which would cause a loss of around 3% of GDP, according to the World Bank. So not much attention is paid by the individuals and by the governments, local governments or state governments or the central government or by the NGOs or by the educational institutions and by the civil society organizations. That's where the attitude of the people comes into consideration. So the fourth point is then once engineering is over, I discussed, and then enforcement we discussed a little bit, and then emergency trauma care. Not enough trauma centers are there, and then all the slow. Correct, correct. All the trauma centers have not been equipped with trauma care, and then ambulance system needs to be improved, and emergency response system needs to be improved, and all people have to be trained, whether passengers or drivers on CPR, etc. And then, according to the Ministry of Road Transport, 90% of the accidents are happening on account of the behavioral problems. So, what are those behavioral problems? There are seven deadly sins that are committed in the country. And to refresh you, 2024 December 30th, police of Telangana released a report on crime report in that they are released to the public for awareness. So one by the police in on the public in Telangana, and they were caught and penalized. So what is the population of Telangana? Around it is estimated around 3 crore 86 lakhs. So out of 3 crore 86 lakhs, if 1 crore 57 lakh cases were filed in a period of 2 years, then the entire population, the number of cases will be equivalent to the total population, or it may slightly exceed. So it is very, very alarming and it is very dangerous. And when so many people are getting under chalana and then violations, etc., equal number of accidents and deaths therefore are happening. So, point is why they are happening. What are the seven deadly sins? Out of this 1 crore 57 lakh cases, if you analyze as per the police report released in 2024 December, it is 78 lakh 60,000 people were caught not wearing helmet while riding the bikes, and 2 lakh 8,000 people were caught by the what do you say CC cameras while they were jumping the red signals. So red signal jumping is considered as suicide bombing. Why? Because they get killed themselves and they're likely to kill others. So, because when you are jumping the red signal during the night time, especially after 10:30 and 11, when policemen are not present, everybody is gentleman when there is a policeman. But the nation requires that one has to be a gentleman without policeman as well. But this is not proved. They are not gentlemen because this red signal jumping is resorted to. 2 lakh 8,000 cases were filed. They are absolutely dangerous and they are preventable. And that is why these seven deadly sins, so that is very important. And when you don't wear helmet, you may not be killing others, but you get killed. And then second is not wearing of seat belt. And if you don't wear seat belt, whether you are traveling in a very good car or bad car, high-ended car or whatever, so whenever there is a accident, there is a fatality. So then 9 lakh triple riding, minors and triple riding cases were around 9 lakh registered, and 7 lakh cases over speeding, and then 1,86,000 cases were registered when people were driving two wheelers, especially to bikers. They were driving while using mobile phones. So these are the important. These are the seven deadly sins. So these seven deadly sins can be, in fact, they avoided, and then accidents and fatalities can be avoided. As per 2020 22 report by the Ministry of Road Transport, it has been said that around 1,68,000 people died in 2022. Out of them, 50,135 were killed on account of not wearing helmet, and around 17,500 people were killed on account of not wearing of seat belt. So these statistics reveal that lots of accidents are happening, lots of killings are happening, and they are preventable if the behavior is changed. But behavior is not getting changed year after year. More number of accidents and more number of deaths are happening. So what can we do? So whether you can increase the penalties, whether in enforcement mechanism has to be strict, definitely, and whether emergency care has to be improved, definitely. Then how can we educate the people? They are so unorganized, and most of them, these truck drivers and taxi drivers and etc., they hardly complete 10th class, and those who are driving 20 years back, 30 years back, who got the license, etc., they did not have even school education. And even if those of them who had school education, and this road safety was not a syllabus there. And this theoretical training was not given to them on road, and they have learnt, and on trial and basis method they drive on the road, and the modern technologies and the behavior of the people and density of the population, drunkenness, and all these have not gone into their head. So therefore, yeah, and if you see, 1% of the world vehicles are in India, but 11% of the accidents are happening in India. If you see by any parameter, so this is very dangerous, and it is causing a lot of trauma and emotional trauma in the house, and a loss to the nation. So at any point, at any cost, this has to be prevented. So the Sarvejana Foundation, what we have done is, since police are continuously doing their job, and while civil society organizations also, they are trying to do their job. So we want, and in fact we have started this road safety championships in the schools. So educating the children, number one, in simple words, administering the oath to the children, and in turn, children should administer oath to the parents. And because in the olden days, each parent, no, they were having 5, 6, 10, etc. number of children. Now, number of children per family is less than two, either none or one. There is only one child, and if that one child responsible citizens, number one. And if parents are educated, and parents behavior can be modified. So there are around 26 crore children studying in the schools in India, and there are 26 crore bikes. And violations, as I told you just now, violations are plenty. So therefore, we have taken up an activity where the daughter will administer oath to the father. And if there is no daughter, for in many families, if son is also there, no problem. Next option is son will administer oath, and he will take a signature in front of other family members. So this is one psychological or behavioral changing modification experiment that we have started 3 months back. This year, around 1170 schools, they have participated in the road safety championship on 19th April in coordination with Engineering Staff College of India. In fact, the prize distribution was also done for those schools which have done exceedingly well and then influenced their parents, etc., using the children as a medium. So the target before us is very, very heavy, and in future there are suggestions. I also request all of you to think and post suggestions here, and then we will also collect them on awareness creation, or on enforcement, or emergency care, or on whatever, on all these 4 E's, which are the responsible factors for causing road traffic accidents, etc. So I request all of you to do this. Number two, for youth and others, to spread the road safety awareness, Stop Road Accidents app is developed. In that, every month we will post some questions, basically with an intention to create awareness on road safety. And the winners, top winners, will be given a cash prize of up to 1 lakh rupees and 10 prizes, 10,000 each. And the questions will be changed every month. Some common questions will be there on signals and then on statistics, on deaths, on road length, vehicles, etc., and relative performance of each state and relative performance of India versus the country. For example, in India, Tamil Nadu state, highest number of accidents have been happening for quite a long time, and number of deaths are more in Uttar Pradesh. So then, why there is a difference between state to state in number of accidents, and why within the state why there is a difference within districts and districts? Lots of analysis is available, and then this type of awareness building, number one, influencing the attitude or behavior of the drivers. And it is not necessary that those who are driving only will get killed. Pillion drivers also, most of the time, if they don't use this seat belt or then helmet, as the case may be, they are also getting killed. So this is, I think, briefly the world situation and Indian situation and the situation of Telangana and the situation of Hyderabad. Hyderabad has around 285 junctions, and in every junction there are lights. And then this 208,000 people in one particular year have resorted to signal jumping. So we can't tolerate this. We can't perpetuate this, and there is an urgent need to stop, because we should not get killed before we are destined to get killed by the nature and the God. So now I invite the questions or suggestions, how to go about and what will be your role. For example, your role or your friend's role or institution's role. You can be a volunteer. How? By simply linking our Survey Jana Foundation, Facebook or Instagram or LinkedIn, etc. We are generating a lot of ideas through crowdsourcing, and then informing people with a view to increase the awareness, etc., and spread this material. And number two, by donating individual social responsibility or under corporate social responsibility, you can donate some money or undertake with you or with your influence any junction improvement work, wherein it can be made pedestrian friendly and reduce the number of accidents, etc. Or if you have some technological collaboration yourself or the institution, you can also improve certain technologies, wherein, for example, no seat belt reminder. In America also, up to 1965, lots of accidents were happening and people were getting killed. Once they have made this seat belt, etc., mandatory, and number of killings have come down very drastically. So similarly, and some technologies, now all the vehicles manufactured in India do not cater to the 5-star standard. And the government of India has also not made it mandatory, because if it is made mandatory to get 5 stars, then the cost of the vehicles will go up. And in Indians, and most of us want to go on cars, and we do not want to use public transport also, and many of them are not capable or able to purchase such cars with 5-star rates. So those are all issues are there. But advanced some technologies, where if driver is falling asleep, for example, triple IT or IITs can take up this, or engineering colleges can take up this. And there is some concept called as driving hypnosis. If you are driving with more than 120 kilometers of speed on national highways, etc., after 2.5 hours, you will go into some sort of driving hypnosis, sleeping hypnosis. You will not notice whether the vehicle in front of you is going or just going slow, or it is standard, and you are likely to go and hit. So, and then small interventions in the district level. If district level, there is a road safety committee headed by district collector and SP, and transport, the RTO is the member. and they can co-opt to any other Tahsildar or revenue officers or district officers, etc. When I was district collector in Anantapur, a simple mechanism we tried to implement that all the vehicles, whether it is tractor or lorries, etc., available in the district, they should definitely paste the reflectors behind the vehicle, so that whenever they are going or they are parking, many times we see that when vehicles are parked on the national highways or state highways, and people who are traveling with 40, 60, 80, 100 kilometers, etc., they go and hit, and a lot of people get killed. In fact, in one incident I recall, one of the Tahsildars was going from Nellore to Chennai, and they stopped the vehicle, and then they went for some washroom, etc., and vehicles from behind came and it. And many number of times, because they don't have these reflectors and these parking lights, etc., small mistakes. In fact, I come from a small village in Mahbubnagar district, adjacent to National Highway between Shadnagar and Jetchala. And in our village, in last 20 years, at least 9 people have died. And it is so horrible. And if earning member, most of these deaths happen to the earning members. In other countries, male, female, if you compare, almost comparable. But in India, more than 90% of the deaths are for the earning members and also for the males, because most of these truck drivers and then car drivers and those who go onto the roads for various reasons, for livelihood and other purposes, are male. So most of the families, the earning members are male, and the families have become orphans, and then there is every need to come to the rescue of such people. I hope I have covered the education part, engineering part, emergency care part, and enforcement part, etc. And it will be enriching, and if you listen to all of you, and also how you want to collaborate with this particular activity of the Road Safety Foundation, that is Sarve Jana. In the country, there are very few organizations. There are here and there at district level, village level, or state level. There may be not. There may be there, but at the national level, apart from these road safety authorities of the created by the governments after the direction given by the Supreme Court. So there is a need to have very active cooperation from the educational institutions, especially, and also from the NGOs and institutions like engineering, Institute of Engineers and Engineering Staff College, etc., where if Institute of Engineers and Engineering Staff College also agrees, since we have institutional arrangement, we'll certainly widen and deepen the awareness about the road safety. Thank you all.
Anybody, please? Anybody having any queries, please?
No, I not able to listen.
Sir.
I am not able to listen. What about others?
Yeah, we need to, he's very slow, sir. We couldn't hear.
We are able to hear, sir. Major Shivakiran, sir. We are able
Major,
to hear. Sir,
I am also not able to listen.
Sir. Sir, am I audible, sir?
You are audible, Venkat Subbai Garu. You are very much audible.
Sir, yes, thank you, sir. Sir, Janardhan Reddy, sir, thank you very much, sir, for accepting the invitation from IEI through Sivakiran Garu to be the chief guest and keynote speaker for this endowment lecture, sir. And I extend my profound thanks for you for your excellent lecture, sir. I know, sir, whenever you come to IEI, you can make all the participants very active and enthusiastic and learn something instead of just giving a lecture, sir. And the very tough topic also we have explained very simply, sir, just in terms of the numbers. 4 basic reasons for road accidents you have very clearly explained so that everybody can remember easily, sir. And 7 deadly sins also with the numbers you have explained, sir, and they are excellent, and you have given very important message, sir. And one important point you have highlighted is the number of deaths by the accidents are more, and they are more than the deaths caused by any disease or any pandemic situation, sir. So with this, I can say that the accidents are continuous pandemic situation and leading to more number of deaths, and we have to worry about that one, sir. Whenever the pandemic situation comes for days or months, then the entire country is talking about that one. But here it is more than a pandemic situation. It is a continuous pandemic situation is existing and causing so many deaths, but many people are not taking care, sir. And as you said, sir, this is the attitude, sir, rather than the other reasons. The main accidents are because of the attitude only, simply the negligence of the drivers, pedestrians, and all the people, whether they are using the vehicles or even on moving on roads also. Sometimes people don't care. They don't see left and right while crossing the roads. Simply some people are crossing and it leads to the major accidents. So you have given very good message for all of us, sir, and the reasons for the road accidents and what we have to do. And as you requested, we are always ready to associate with you, sir, for the cause of the road safety. And earlier also 2 times I conducted 5K run for road safety at Tankband, sir. So earlier through MVSR Engineering College, already we are in that line. And through Institution of Engineers also, we are always ready to work with your organization for the cause of road safety, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir.
May I seek suggestions from others?
Yes, sir. Sir, this is VV Rao. I'm so
Oh.
privileged, sir. Nice. After a long
Nice,
time, I
nice,
could hear you. I'm so privileged to get with
Rao,
attached with
welcome.
this. Sir. Sir, more than I think just now, sir has told everything, but I just want to listen from you. Is there any prescribed format or some? I mean, I hail from the western zone of Hyderabad, where I will be very much interested to join this organization to serve my area. So, if at all the Sarvejana Foundation has come up with some protocols, which to, I mean, if a activist or a organization like us wants to join hands with you, what is that? Have you already taken this to the notice of the all the public authorities who are involved in this, like police and other RTA and all those agencies, so that we can get into the job of awareness or whatever? Any such protocol as so far has been created is what I'm interested in, sir, because I want something, an action oriented program from you, sir.
Thank you, Rao Garu. Definitely. And in fact, if you visit sarvejanafoundation.org, there is a provision to associate, like in what way, whether it is volunteer or you will be associated as a collaborator. If some of you are as individuals or you capable of doing institutional work, and you are also part of some institutions like resident welfare associations, etc. So it is possible, and we'll also discuss in detail whether what we can do and what will be the area of activity, and then whether it is limited to depending on the influence of that individual or institution, we can work out, sir. And in fact, we'll take the help of everybody, parents, NGOs, civil society organizations, and schools. And especially, I request Institute of Engineers to associate more engineering colleges. And this time I can address them on Zoom conference, or I can go to their college and tell. It is not a small order, and we have to reach out to 32 crore students and through them 64 crore parents, and up to, of course, to school students. They will be educated through them parents, and the college students, most of them minors, 17-year, 18-year, and 19-year-old. Of course, even they become major, but major or minor problem is overspeeding and wrong side driving, etc., not wearing helmet, and they are causing unbearable pain to the parents and to the society. So, Rao Garu, we'll associate ourselves with you, and we can discuss the modalities. So whether what sort of activities are possible to be taken up in your area, like gap analysis, and in junctions, what are the deficiencies? Whether every 6 months or 1 year, they have to improve the they are not. And if red signal jump is done during night time, especially when there are police are not there, whether marshals can be posted there by taking from the nearby organizations like IT or industrial, etc., whether they can sponsor, and if so, how the police will train them and use their services to reduce this red signal jumpings, etc.
Oh, thanks a lot, sir. That's been a very, you have done you have given a very excellent agenda for a great solution for the biggest problem we are facing. Definitely, I'll be allowed to be part of this. And one more thing is, as individual capacity, I can also become voice of this movement, sir. Because I'm a political analyst every day. I'm on live. Thanks a lot for entertaining me, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you. So you will amplify a lot if something comes to your notice. Yes. Thank you. So any others, sir?
Sir, this is Dr. Raman Naik, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, previously also our Institute of Engineers conducting this traffic day week, sir. Recently, one example I brought your kind notice. In Tarnaka junction, previously we are having a traffic, signalless traffic. So recently they opened, sir. అక్కడ ఎలా ఉందంటే సార్ చెన్నారెడ్డి గారు సీఎం అయినప్పుడు ఆ 3T అని అక్కడ జంక్షన్ పెట్టారు అదే ట్రాఫిక్ 4 ways ఉంది సార్ బోత్ సైడ్స్ ఆర్ ఉస్పరే క్యాంపస్ సేమ్ ప్రాబ్లమ్ ఇన్ ISCT టువర్డ్స్ నాచారం సార్ సేమ్ ప్రాబ్లమ్ ఇన్ శివం NCC అట్లా కొన్ని పాయింట్స్ ఉన్నాయి సార్ ఆ పాయింట్స్ అన్నిటికీ గతంలో ఈ ట్రాఫిక్ ఆప్టిమేషన్ ఎటు సిగ్నల్ ఫ్రీ ఉంటే అటు సిగ్నల్ పెట్టారు సార్ అలా కాకుండా ఫ్లైఓవర్ పై నుంచి కొద్దిగా అగైన్ మీరు సర్వేజన పెట్టారు సార్ మనం అగైన్ వీ హ్యావ్ టు కండక్ట్ 1 or 2 దీస్ ట్రాఫిక్ వీక్ సెమినార్స్ పెట్టి మళ్ళీ హ్యావ్ టు ఎడ్యుకేట్ సార్ వాట్ వీవర్ ఆఫ్ సైడ్ సార్ చెప్పినట్టు మొన్న మీరు మన సర్వేజనలో పెట్టారు సార్ చాలా బాగుంది మన ఇస్కిలో సాఫ్కాయలో ఎవరి ఇయర్ వీ హ్యావ్ టు కండక్ట్ 1 week సార్ ట్రాఫిక్ తప్పకుండా పెట్టాలి గతంలో పెట్టేవాళ్ళు మేము రామేశ్వర గారు మేము ఉన్నప్పుడు మన ఇన్స్టాల్ కూడా పెట్టాము ఇప్పుడు కూడా లాస్ట్ ఇయర్ కూడా పెట్టాము కానీ ఆ ప్రాంతంలో యాజ్ సెడ్ నితిన్ గడ్కరీ సార్ చెప్పినట్టు ఈవెన్ అవర్ ట్రాఫిక్ ప్రొఫెసర్ పొన్నం ప్రభాకర్ గారు చెప్పినట్టు యూ షుడ్ హ్యావ్ చదువుకున్న వాళ్ళు ట్రాఫిక్ నడుపుతున్నారు సార్ ఇన్ ఢిల్లీ ఇఫ్ యూఆర్ సిగ్నల్ జంప్ చేయాలంటే చాలా షేఫ్ లేదు అటువంటి ఆ విధంగా ఢిల్లీ రూల్స్ కొన్ని మహారాష్ట్రలో పట్టుకొచ్చి ఐ థింక్ ఏకి ఖాన్ సార్ ఉన్నప్పుడు డాక్టర్ డి నాయక్ గారు ఉన్నప్పుడు ప్రజెంట్ డీజీపీ జితేంద్ర గారు కూడా అడిషనల్ డీజీ ట్రాఫిక్ ఉన్నప్పుడు దే కండక్ట్ సో మెనీ సెమినార్స్ మేము పోయి ఉంటుంది సో వీ హ్యావ్ టు ఎడ్యుకేట్ సార్ యూ ఆల్సో పే సమ్ లిటిల్ టైమ్ ఫర్ సర్వేజన సిగ్నల్ మేము కూడా జాయిన్ అవుతాం విల్ పే ఫుడ్ సార్ థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్
ఎస్ సార్ may I request all of you to start this attempting quiz. You go to Play Store and then download Stop Road Accidents app. Stop Road Accidents app, and first you do, along with your family members, you attempt that quiz, sir. Don't worry about the marks. So the quiz will be for 25 marks. So you may get 10 or 11 or 12. That is no pass mark, no fail mark. And with the same phone number, you cannot enter this month again. And every month you can enter. Stop Road Accidents app on Play Store. It is available, and 1 lakh rupees cash prizes are also given at least for 10 people with 10,000 rupees. If all of them get the same marks, randomly computer will select. This is basically, as you know, to modify the behavior of the people in India, in the world. There is enforcement mechanism because of the communism and all that dictatorial. It is good, and in democratic country we have to educate and we have to also incentivize. So to educate and incentivize, this cash prizes are offered. So basically, otherwise nobody looks at the quizzes. So I request all of you to attempt these quizzes every month and to spread to as many groups as possible, because in India, in this WhatsApp university, we straight away receive, and many a time we don't look at the messages and forward to others, and they forward to others. So one message gets forwarded to thousands of people without getting translated into action. So I want our honorable members to take this serious issue, and in this digital world, because every person has two phones, and then if using this digital connection, and if we make them if we increase their awareness about road safety and widen and deepen their awareness, certainly it will be of much use. And all of you can give ideas. So I am always available. And my phone number is known to all of you, 830-977-6303, or the surveyjanafoundation.org. You can go there and post. And also, we will make a provision in this app to give ideas, implementable ideas. So one thing is now crowdsourcing the ideas. When you are thinking and giving idea, then if they are good, and if they are if you have to spread, we have a lot of social media outreach. We will also spread to a lot of people and students, parents, drivers, etc. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Dr. K. Sitaram Babu garu to propose vote of thanks.
చెప్పండి సార్ ఇంకా మాట్లాడి
Hello.
Please introduce.
Sir, thank you so much, sir. Such a wonderful one, sir. As you said, I think we'll have to reach to wider audience, sir. I think we'll try to make sure that we also reach to students, various colleges affiliated to IE and other professional bodies also, sir. I think this is mandatory for us to make sure the road safety is predominantly very useful, sir, for self-sustenance, and also make sure that the public on the road also are to be on the safer side. Thank you very much, sir. It's a wonderful one, sir. I thank the chairman of Institute of Engineering, Dr. G. Venkat Subbai garu, and the convener, of course, JL Srinivas Reddy, busy with his schedule at college, could not come, for making this event a grand success. Also, special thanks to Major Shivkaran garu for having brought you, sir, here to deliver your wonderful lecture. I think probably we'll take it forward to different colleges, sir, as we said, and as you also want to make sure that many people should be well aware of the road safety. And I thank one and all. I'll just acknowledge the presence of V. Srinivas and VVR Rao garu, who have joined after the after your speech has started, sir. So with this, I thank I mean one and all. I request the Ratnam garu, administrative officer, for playing Janagana Mana. I appreciate all to stand for the national anthem, sir, please.
Yes, sir. Okay, we'll do that.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Jai Hind.
Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for all of you, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you for giving me the opportunity.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sir,
Thank
you
you
are
all of you.
good
Good night all.
night.
Yes, sir.